Hello, Master Your Magic folks. Madam Z here. Hello, coming to you on a, what is it, Monday. Crazy Monday. I never go live on Monday. But I wanted to jump in real fast and update you on some things that are going on. Let me make sure I am live in all of my groups, all of my Facebook groups, on my page. While you're waiting for people to come in, say hello. Hopefully that you are really enjoying the Magical Monday. Tell me what you manifested. I think we're good on my page. So how is everyone? Happy Magical Monday. Yeah, we are live. Awesome. And I can see your comments, so click on. Hey, Jared, how are you? Jared's going to be teaching a class in our academy, so I'm so excited to have Jared here. So glad you can join me. So we are really just coming live, hopping in really fast. I wanted to show you what's been going on in the Witchy virtualing event and why you need to buy these tickets now, what kind of experience you're going to be having, and why it is so important that you get the early bird ticket pricing now. And I really want to just tell you what kind of experience that you're having and you're going to have. My team and I have been working really, really hard behind the scenes, creating this experience for you. And drop in the comments if you're going to join us for the Witchy Gathering event, virtual event, which is what I call Bringing Magic Together. And it's going to be November 6th through the 8th. So let me tell you what's going to be happening. So I have this big vision of bringing everybody together. Originally, we were going to be ones, and because of what's happened, we had to bring this online, which is great because it gives us more audience and access to different presenters and different workshops. And the theme is going to be an amazing, dark kind of, not dark as in bad, but kind of that year Samhain kind of energy where we have spirit communications. But anyways, I'm getting off track. I never have a script. You guys know I never have a script when I go live. Jared has said he's super excited for this event. Yes, Jared's going to be one of the vendors. So he's going to be teaching on runes, and also he's going to be having his own private vendor room. So you can go in and talk to him about runes. So this is going to be an immersive event. This is not going to be me sitting here talking to you for 8 hours every single day. This is going to be the 6th through the 8th of November. We are going to be having a whole online event. It's an immersion. We are going to get you in front of so many different awesome speakers from hoodoo, from voodoo, from root workers, to have a paranormal team come in and talk to you about how to do a paranormal investigation. We're going to have haunted tours. We're going to have really good speakers come in, and we're just now finalizing those, and those will be announced as soon as we get the contracts in. We can't announce them now until we have everything finalized, but we've got some really great well-known speakers coming in. Handcrafted vendors are going to be coming in. So here's what's going to happen. We have entertainment. We have a DJ for us. We have a costume contest for us. We have a witchy kind of scavenger hunt where you can win prizes. This is not where you're just going to sit behind the scenes and just going to be like, oh my God, Madam Z's another speaker. Here's another speaker. Here's another speaker. I got to go pee. Here's another speaker. This is the place where you're going to want to be, because we are bringing speakers from all over the world into this virtual space for you. And there is going to be no other experience like this. This is going to be an immersion event. We're going to have time for us to get together and create friendships. So I call it the cauldron, right? Or we're going to call it something. So where all of us have time to get together and just talk about our favorite witchy tools, share things, make connections, because there's a lot of us who don't have any magical people around us. And what better way to bring you guys together than in this virtual event? Let's catch up on comments. So I think we're good. I think we're caught up on comments. So what's going to happen, and I'm going to paint this picture for you. And I also want to bring up some vendors and some speakers that we're going to be having and what their expertise is. So you're like, what the hell who is she talking about? So what you're going to, I want you to envision yourself, what's going to happen. So for the VIP people, you're going to get a magical loot box mailed to your door. It's going to arrive by owl mail, and it will be delivered to your front doorstep. You will have lots of magical goodies inside that box, which is probably going to be candles, incense, crystals, hand-picked things from the vendors, and from the speakers are going to go in there. I can't tell you all of it, but you're going to be like, holy shit, Madame Z, she went over the top. So I think a lot of us are missing that whole owl package because we like to get stuff in the mail. So for the VIP ticket people, you're going to get that. And I'm going to run down what ticket everybody else gets, the difference of it. And so you're going to be all excited and stoked up. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, I got this going on November 6th. I'm looking through my stuff. I got my tea going. I got my candles going. I got everything I need. And so now I'm just so excited about it. I got a hashtag so you guys can win prizes of how many times you post a hashtag. I just got the shirt in, and I'll show it to you. And you have an option to buy the shirt, and everybody who posts a picture of you wearing this shirt with the hashtag going to get extra prizes. So let me see if I can get this right. So the shirt says "Witch on." So you have the opportunity. If I'm so short, y'all, there it is. So you have the opportunity to buy this kick-ass shirt. Y'all can see it, and it says "Witch on," and this is specifically and specialty made for us. So you have the option to buy this branded shirt for this event. And it would be really cool, like on day one, everybody wore their witchy shirt, right? And everybody was like, yeah, we're ready to go. We get to hang out with Madame Z and all her cool peeps. And you get this option to be part of this experience that's going to be like no other experience. It's going to be a virtual event, but it's going to be an immersive event. We want you to be a part of this event. It's very, very interactive. You're not going to just sit behind the computer screen and just watch us talk. So what you're going to do is you're going to come into the room, into the magical chambers of the Witchy Gathering. You're going to have time to hang out. You're going to have time to make friends, introduce each other, and really bring in like-minded people. We're going to have 3 or 4 workshops a day. You're going to have time for dance parties. You're going to have time for DJing. You're going to have time to go visit every single practitioner. You're going to have time to go, shopping at the magical market. So let's talk. It's going to be a whole immersive kind of. This is where you're going to want to be. This is the witch party that we are having for you and putting it together for you. So let's talk about some of the, workshop people that are going to be talking and who's going to be coming in. And I can tell you what their specialties are, but I can't tell you, I can't announce it to you until we get those actually confirmed. So we're going to have classes and workshops on throwing the bones. We're going to have workshops on runes. People who have VIP tickets are going to have our own private seance. We're going to have a workshop on the dark goddess Lilith and how to work with her. We have a voodoo practitioner coming in that's going to be talking about voodoo and African American paganism. We're going to have sacred herbs. We're going to have astrology come in. She's going to teach about astrology. We have someone coming in to speak on spiritual alchemy and growing with your spiritual, through spiritual alchemy. We're going to have someone coming in and talking about working with the spider energy and the fates and so many other things that are going to be coming up as far as workshops. And every day we are adding some phenomenal speakers as well as vendors. So some of the vendors that we're going to be having as far as handcrafted altar products, handcrafted spiritual tools, spirit dolls, spirit communications. We're going to have tarot readers, throwing the bones, spell crafting, sigil crafting, soaps and body products, candles, talismans, jewelry, and mediumship, and much more. Every single day we're adding the vendors. So it's like, has anybody ever been to like a Witchy or I don't know, a Comic Con or any kind of convention? Raise your hand and let me know if you're going to be going to any kind of convention. This is the experience that we are bringing with you. You actually get, let me pull out my notes for you here. Actually going to be getting time, exclusive time with every single presenter. And then we're going to have a panel for us. So you get to actually spend time with these presenters. And then we have some big name presenters. I just can't say it. I can't tell you right now, but I'm so excited about some of them. We have presenters all over the world. We have presenters from England. We're going to have presenters from hopefully down under Australia. We're trying to get some famous tours of some museums. We're going to have lots of practitioners from New Orleans, lots of practitioners from Salem and all over the place that specialize in like paranormal, in voodoo and hoodoo, spiritual communication, orishas, just the more macabre, not so well-known stuff than anything that you've ever discovered. So I'm bringing all these practitioners and all these people together to do these amazing workshops for you that there is no way that you would be able to do it in 3 days. And it's going to be all coming to you live in your living room or in your, sacred space, in your, magical room. Whatever it is, you don't have to pay hotel expenses. You don't have to worry about meals. You don't have to worry about traveling. You don't have to worry about trying to get babysitters for your kids. You don't have to worry about taking time off. You don't have to worry about any of that. All you have to do is get your magical garb on, figure out what you're going to wear, plan for it, get all your magical brews together, and really just have a really good time. It's going to be immersing yourself. Is that a word? No, it's not a word. Can you tell I need coffee? It's been a long day, y'all. Immersing yourself into, why am I having a problem with that word? Anyways, into this experience that you're going to be having with all these speakers from all over the world. And I want to talk to you about, because a lot of people are asking me, well, who's it for? What kind of, I'm a newbie witch, or I've been witching for a long time. I don't know if this would be a good event for me. This event is for everybody who loves mysticism, occultism, kind of the lesser known types of magic, stuff that's very kind of like esoteric kind of, and stuff that you really have to really dig for. My team and I have really dug into these practitioners who really aren't, I wouldn't say that they're kind of hidden, but they kind of are, because sometimes with orishas and voodoos and those kind of practitioners, they're a little bit more shy. So it's hard to start to know where to look for it. Well, we found them and we're bringing them to you. So if you want to learn more about these types of practitioners, or you want to look at broadening or expanding your craft, and you're just curious on what you want to do, maybe you're just kind of bored with the whole casting a circle and you want to do a little bit, more deeper work, or you want to go down a different kind of path, this is a really great event for you to visit. It's a virtual summit. It's where we gather together to create magic. We are going to be having workshops on demonology, spirit communication, voodoo, ancestor workings, divinations, psychic workshops, haunted energies, and ghost tours. And we're going to have a private DJ and hourly contest and hourly prizes. Tons of contests for you guys to get really engaged in this event, where you can actually win lots of prizes, tons of prizes. You get a magical market, so you can just hang out there. They'll show you their wares. They will ship them to you. If you can get tarot readings, you can get readings from people throwing the bones. We're going to have crystals and altar tools and oils and brews and conjure things and divination experts and candles and body works, and it's just going to be an amazing event. So let's talk about the two levels. So are y'all excited? Because I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Jared's like, yeah, me and Jared, are we the only ones up, Jared? I think everybody else has gone to bed. So I'm so excited for this event. I mean, the loot box alone, everybody is like, why are you so excited about this loot box? I'm like, you don't even know. Witchy's like, we like to get shit. We like stuff in our mailbox, in our owl mail. We like this stuff. So I'm so excited about the loot box. And they're like, you're a little bit too excited about that loot box. I'm like, you don't know. Witches love to get shit. So let's talk about the different VIP levels. So we have two levels, the seeker level and the supreme level witch, okay? And the seeker level witch is going to get admission to the 3-day event. That's everything. You get everything from, 8 o'clock in the morning, because you will have a special time in the morning before you get to actually go into the actual virtual gathering. So you'll have time to actually shop before everybody else does. You have access to speakers and workshops and the vendors. You have access to everything. And then you will have the private haunted tour of a haunted location. Now, and the supreme level is where you want to be. That's where you get all the bells and whistles. You get all the extra stuff, all of the extra attention. You get everything in the seeker level, but at the supreme level, you get that witchy loot box delivered to your door, filled to the brim with witchy magical wares. You get recordings of the event, lifetime access to the event. So if you're like, man, learn how to do bone throwing, or I want to learn how to, work with my spirit guides, or I want to start paranormal investigations, how do I do that? Madam Z had a presenter on a workshop on that. I'm going to go back and watch that. Or maybe you're just like, I wanted a list of those vendors, or I want to see who those vendors are because I totally missed that. I said I was going to go back and get that drum, but I never went back and got that drum. So you have lifetime access to the whole recording of the event. You have an exclusive witchy PJ party with me, which I call as Magick and Mimosas. And it will spend half an hour, 45 minutes, an hour, whatever. I don't really have a time when we're going to, cut off time on this, where we actually just hang out together in our witchy PJs or whatever you want to do, and we just shoot the shit and we just ask questions. We may throw some cards. We may, do a collective card, reading, or you can ask me anything kind of questions. Just hang out, drink some brew, talk about what your aha moments are, share, and make connections. Now, on top of that, we get a 15-minute VIP session with the presenters. And that means you get 15 minutes to go into this vendor room, their dedicated room or the workshop room, where you could ask the speaker questions one-on-one. And we'll bring you on the virtual stage and you just be like, hey, so-and-so, Magickal member, how do I cast a spell? Or how do you feel about this? Or, where was the craziest, most haunted place you've been to? Or where is the very first thing that I need to start when doing paranormal? Or what do I need to do when I start casting a circle, or when I want to do seances? What should I do? You get a chance to be one-on-one in that room with that presenter. So that is part of the Supreme Level Witch. So I'm telling you, if you want to get full access, this is like you walking into the amusement park of, Madame Z's School of Witchery and bringing all of their classes and workshops and vendors together. This is your 3-day experience. You want to get that Supreme Level Witch ticket. So let's catch up on comments. Does anybody have any questions so far? Okay, now we got it. Hey, Jocelyn. Hey, Mariah. Thanks for joining me. So it's going to be a great experience. And it's not just going to be sitting here, the same ass boring workshops that everybody's tired of doing. And, we're all Zoom exhausted. This is not what it's going to be about. This is going to be a virtual experience and bringing witches together of different paths. So if you're interested in any of the different types of working with modalities, or you're interested in a different kind of subject and you're like, man, I wish that I could go down to New Orleans and talk to a voodoo priestess, I got you. If you're like, I want to go down and talk to a vampire and, maybe I want to be in a vampire court, I got you there too. So, maybe I want to start a paranormal investigation in my state, I got you there too. Or maybe I want to learn about more orishas or root working or herbology or dark goddesses. I have all of that for you. So if you think about the pricing, about $50 a workshop, right? And about 4 or 5 speakers, you can't beat the price for it. So let's talk about pricing. So for the seeker level, which is just, all day access for the 3 days, it's $97 for the early bird pricing. Okay. And I am going to drop that link into the comments. And the Supreme Level, which is the knees bees, which is where you all need to be at. You really don't even need to look at the seeker level. Seriously. Everybody needs to be in the Supreme Level Witch. Seriously. Because you're going to get more private time with all of the presenters, all of the workshops with me. You're going to get VIP access to a lot of things. And so let's talk about that. You get everything in the secret level, right? But for all of the extra things that you get that we talked about earlier, you get it for $197. For all of it for $197 at the early bird price of $197. You cannot beat the pricing of any of this that I'm bringing you because of the diversity. This is the whole thing of what I wanted to bring, and is the diversity of witches, because it's not just Wiccan, it's not just Celtic. There's so many different umbrellas of witchcraft that a lot of us don't have access to. A lot of us may be in Podunk Town, Alabama, or Podunk Town, I don't know, Iowa, and they don't have access to any of these people or any of those modalities. This is your time to go from speaker to speaker, to workshop to workshop, to vendor to soak all of this experience in. And something is going to give you that spark that you've been wanting in your life. This is called a Witchy Gathering virtual retreat, where we bring all of these different modalities of witching that you may not have access to. We bring it all together for you in the comfort of your own home, and it is going to be an amazing virtual experience. I'm not even going to say summit, because it's not. It's an event, but it's more than an event. It is an experience like you will never ever experience anymore virtually. It's nothing like you've ever seen. We have entertainment. We have lots of vendors coming in, lots of workshop people coming in. That's going to really get you thinking on what's the next step in my craft? Where do I want to go? And you have access to these people to ask them questions that will help you, guide you to what your next step in the craft is. And talk about community and making friends. This is not just about sitting there watching me talk or watching a voodoo priestess talk. This is about chatting. This is about making connections. This is about planning. Say, hey, I've really felt connected to, Raven Wolf. I want to hang out with her, her. I want to make connections. I want to, talk about things that people find weird. This is the place for you to let that witchy weirdness out. This is your sacred space. This is your community. So it's more than just workshops for me that I'm bringing you, although I love workshops and speakers because I love learning. Most witches do. We can never get enough of learning. But it's about bringing, I don't know, Sally from, the South to Mary from Maine together, where they're like, oh my God, we're soul sisters. I like this, I like that. Let's connect, let's talk. I found my car. That's what you want to do in this event, is make virtual connections and long-lasting friendships. This is a place for you to do it. And we're going to be doing workshops. We're going to have vendors. We're going to have fun, scavenger hunts, bingo cards, door prizes, raffle tickets. You can get your witchy garb I just showed you. Music, dance parties, entertainment. So it's going to be here in one room, one virtual room. So I'm so excited. How many of you all are so excited about that? Shannon's like, WitchCon? I know, right? Although I think we can't use WitchCon. I think it's already taken. I think Christian Day took that WitchCon, so we can't use that. But yeah, it's like a witch convention. So let's go ahead and get you booked. Does anybody have any questions? Because we can answer the questions here. Jared's ready. I mean, my team's sitting here watching. If you have any questions, type in the chat box, the comment box. If you guys have any questions, we are glad to answer any questions. Let me see if I have any questions on my page, which we may not. I think we're good. So who's excited? I'm freaking excited. We had like almost a 2-hour meeting today. So we like hammered stuff out. We're getting confirmation on vendors. We got this whole theme planned out, what it's going to be like when you come in, who's going to be your room concierge, your witchy concierge. Every room's going to be assigned to the concierge, welcoming you into the room. Thank you. I just got that. I've been designing stuff on the background. Order your shirts. I want you guys to really be a part of this experience and really dive into your witchiness with this event and soak up everything you can. If this is the weekend that you wear your black hat for 3 days, then freaking wear your black hat for 3 days. If you're like, man, I can't wear my black hat outside, this is where you witch on in full frontal witch on. So you are welcomed. You can let your witch flag fly as high as you want to. We talk about strange things. We talk about the macabre. We're gonna have oddities markets. So if you're into our vendors, if you're bones, if you're into wet specimens, or you're into collecting dead things, we'll have that there. We're gonna have an amazing time. So it's kind of like an oddities market and a witchy market and readers. So we're gonna have some really for sure. I cannot wait. So any other questions? I'm super excited, y'all. Don't forget to get that early thing, because that does go up. So if you want all of this, then you need to hop on that 197 for this experience. This is like an experience like no other. We have people in the background creating the event, the experience, the graphics, oh my gosh, like the movie kind of scene, right? It's not just going to be me hanging out here. We're going to have all kinds of moving parts to it. So if you miss it, you're going to kick yourself in the ass for missing it. I promise you that. Because here's the thing. I don't know if I'm going to do I may do another online event. I'm not sure. I'm hoping to, but we may do them all in person now after this. Because originally this was supposed to be in person. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to bring all of these people back into one place again, because after this is over with, we're probably going to want to gather in person. And you know how hard it is to get vendors and get speakers to fly from different places in the world to one place. This is why it is so great to have this virtual experience, because they can come in from all over the world where you would never have a chance to meet them, talk with them, to pick their brain, to have them teach you an actual class, an actual workshop. So this is where you want to be. You need to mark your calendars off. You need to buy those 197 Supreme Witch tickets, because that is where you're going to want to be. Is you don't want to miss out on any of the events that's happening November 6th through the 8th. I promise you. And go get your damn shirt. Go buy your freaking shirt so you can just be like, what's that shirt? And you're like, oh, this is my Witch On shirt. We're having a huge convention on the 6th. Come with me. Here's your tickets. Let's go. Bring your friends in. We'll have contests to how many people you bring in. If you bring in, I don't even know, a certain amount of people, I think we decided 5, then we're going to upgrade you for free. So we have all kinds of stuff coming up for you to actually be a part of this event. So, is there any questions? Oh my gosh, it's 8:08, y'all. 8:08. Any questions? Are y'all excited? I'm super excited about this. Super excited. We got entertainment for you coming up. Oh my God, it's like we have movies, like a movie night thing or something. I don't know. We got all kinds of stuff coming up. Theatrical person that's going to be working on the background for us, bringing things together. So yeah, the VIP experience is where you want to be, because that's where you get all of it. So any other questions? I think that's it. So the event to get your ticket link is in the comments, and is also scrolling in the ticker bottom. So you can grab the tickets there. I think that's it. If you have any questions or you need help walking through buying, please let me know, and I will send you over to the team so they can walk you through it. Early bird pricing goes away, so this is a time for you to jump in at this at 97 price, but 197 is where it's at. You're gonna kick yourself in the butt if you don't get in that 197. I promise you, because you get so much VIP attention and so much more access to what's going on with that VIP than you do with the Seeker. So let me know if you have any questions. Drop in the comments if you're watching the replay, and we'll give you some replay love. Don't forget to buy your shirts. I'm so excited about those shirts. I love it. I want everybody on day one to wear your witchy shirts. So, all right, everyone. If you have any questions, let me know. And I know I'll see you guys in the witchy gathering. I know I will. All right, if you have any questions, let me know. Witch on, everyone. Bye.